Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So I've stopped doing pico cards or this sort of modality of cards for those who know me. If you don't know me and you want to just get straight ahead to the message, you obviously can. So just go to the timestamps down below that someone will provide. Thank you very much. And I apologize for the quality of the video. It's just that I've been really busy in this period and I do not have time to edit and do other stuff. So I hope you will appreciate this, even if it's recorded with the phone and everything. So I wanted to do this message from your deceased pets because I made a video actually about pets and their spiritual meaning in our lives. And so if you're suffering because you had a really deep bond with one of your pets and you want to know why they came into your life, what is the message from angels and especially from them, and what you need to know right now whenever you're watching this video, because obviously the speaker card is timeless. Well, I want to make this pick a card for you. So jump to the timestamps down below. And for those of you who know me and are my subscribers, I give you the reason right now why I'm making this video. So recently, my adored Rajah has passed away mysteriously, actually, because I don't know whether he had a stroke or I'm so sorry. Whether he had a stroke or he was poisoned because of the grass near my house, I don't know exactly what happened, but he has left. And so I wanted to make the speaker card in the memory of Rajah. And for those who know me and you have been following me also on Instagram, you know how much I really cared about him and how much we were always together, because I do not really socialize a lot. Like, I do not like to go out very much. It was the reason why I started drawing, and it was part of the family, you know. So I'm gonna pull myself back together. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be accurate in the reading, I hope so. Don't worry about it. But you know, I wanted to make this little message for those of you who are suffering for losing their best animal friend like I did. And so this pick card can remain timeless in the name of Rajah. And I'm going to obviously keep going with this channel when I have the time to give you readings and things that you can get message from. And then I think I'm going to focus on the things that I promised the Rajah I wanted to do, and that's about it, really. All right, so with this disclaimer and with the blessings of Rajah's spirit, I want you guys to choose between deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, and deck number 4. Obviously, this is going to be a very quick reading because I'm holding the phone really at this moment, but I hope it gets to the point. So let's get started. For those of you guys who choose pile number 1, I'm going to show the tarot cards first and then the angel cards. So for those of you who choose pile number 1, what is your deceased pet wants you to know right now? Oh, the owl, this could have been a bird or not necessarily, or this could have been, I'm going to zoom in so you can see the cards. This could have been an animal actually that really loved the night and was really was protecting you maybe from your dreams or a nightmare. And it was an animal that really was there into your life to show you your subconscious, and also it might have been there for you in a very difficult period of your life, or where you were dealing with a lot of codependent relationships or betrayal, or simply, you know, lies from people. And so when he was alive, he really was next to you in order to give you this boost of confidence and give you especially like overcoming the fears that do come from the subconscious mind and your dark self. And also he wants me, or she wants me, to tell you that he came into your life to really give you inspiration back, and to maybe also, for some of you, many of you actually, awaken your psychic ability. Maybe you could be somebody who works as a pet therapist, or you could be someone who actually does psychic work for animals and give the voice of the animals. And they're actually like, it's not something that I'm just making up for you guys. This is something that exists. For example, many of the psychic pet that I saw, they are studying even with scientists sometimes, or they're studying their behavior, they can communicate with them, and they can really tell other people or their owners what is their issue. Like, for example, some animals, understanding their disease or understanding their problems is very difficult because obviously they do not speak our language. and they do not show it in many cases, or it's very hard for them to show it. And sometimes we are so distracted with our day-to-day life that we really don't catch those subtle signs. So working as a pet therapist or a pet psychic is really important to also give the animals their voice. Pet therapy is also about working with people that have some difficulties, even people who are suffering from depression or even autism or other sort of diseases, can really work and ease their pain for trauma and so much more. Now obviously, if you know more than me, drop it in the comment section down below, but I really think that your pet wants to tell you that it's still there with you. And every time that you look at the moon, also he or she, because there are many probably, tell me that they're living in another dimension and they're just fine, they're just waiting and you're going to get reunited back. But this also tells me that every time that you're going to look at the moon or you're going to have dreams in the night, they're going to be there in your dreams, and they came into your reality in order to show you that you can have two psychic abilities. You can have as well your intuition, like really, you know, third eye wide open. And not only that, but this is a card who can resonate a lot with artists, and it tells me that when this pet was alive, it really gave you a sense of perception that is wider and a bigger inspiration and purpose. Maybe when they were alive or before they died, you actually started getting messages of maybe this is what I should do in my life. You started believing more in yourself and the subtle realms or the invisible realms of consciousness. You started to believe in angels and maybe watch some pick cards or getting some guidance, or maybe you had a spiritual awakening. And also the fact that they passed on the other side wants to tell you that now you can do this work on your own and you don't necessarily need them on your side physically, but they're really proud of you for allowing the subconscious to release some hidden talents. And actually what they want to tell you, or he or she obviously, that you should capitalize on these hidden talents and they will be forever ever with you. Now I'm also seeing that, for example, for those of you who choose group number 1, this also tells me that using essential oils or going around in nature is very important for you, because sometimes say you get to, maybe you live in the city, you do not have the possibility to go into a forest or to smell the grass or the flowers. So for example, if you do not have the possibility to get into a forest or in nature very often, which I do understand, I mean, it's not that easy, especially with a pandemic going on. But even if you're watching this video when the pandemic will be over, I mean, it's not that easy for people who live in the city. You can work with essential oils as soon as, obviously, as long as you check if you're not allergic to them and you take the proper measurement to use them. But you could work with essential oils to help you to boost your confidence or to ease down some pain, headaches that you get, anxiety even, especially coming from the moon card. So working also for healing others with essential oils is something that they're giving you as an inspiration, because this animal has something to do with flowers, and it could be a bird, but to be honest, could be either like a cat or dog, a mouse, a rabbit, anything, a snake, like it could be any animal. But what I'm seeing is that these animals give you a lot of like openness and perception and inspiration in what you should have done next or what you are going to do next into your purpose. Let's see now what the angels are saying. Give and receive. And it's so beautiful because this is one of the only card where there is actually a bird or a kangaroo, could be, and you actually see a lady feeding animals. And I mean, this is not a deck that is super massively with animals. Yes, there are a few cards, but this is really interesting. I'm sorry, it's in Italian. This means that the entire universe is operating through cycle which are similar to breathing, which in yoga we call it pranayama. So when you are limiting yourself exclusively just to put the breath out, okay, espirare, put the breath out, which is to give, or inspire, which is to receive, you are not anymore in the melody of the universe, because the melody of the universe is actually both the inspiration and expiration, if I'm saying this in English correctly. So for an optimal level of health and energy in equilibrium with your life, it is very important to have inspiration and expiration, breathing in and breathing out, receiving and giving. So I honestly feel that your pet on the other side wants to give you as a message this lesson of learning how much you're giving to others. He was there, or he or she, I don't know why I'm keep saying he, but he or she was there in a very tough period of your life, and he's giving you inspiration to really overcome challenges and hidden knowledge, codependent relationship especially I'm seeing. And so right now, through the help of this spirit guide and this beautiful baby angel, because this is how I call even my Rajah, baby angel, now you're learning that sometimes saying no to others is to say yes to yourself. You're learning what it means to have healthy boundaries. And because you're learning what it is to have healthy boundaries, you're able to really capitalize on your intuition, on your perception, on your sense of inspiration. You're finding even inspiration back. And because this animal has given you unconditional love, even if, I mean, you were just protecting them, hosting them, saving them, maybe perhaps for some of you, rescue them, now you know what unconditional love is. Now you know that when a bond of love is established, it echoes through eternity. And love is actually who you really are and is inside of you. So now that you have this renewed sense of inspiration, you are becoming the darkness and the challenges and the lies of other people. The next love that you're going to have, you're going to make sure it's going to be healthy. The next person that is going to cross your path, you're going to make sure you're not going to getting drained by this other person, but it's going to be a balance between breathing in and breathing out. And this is also another message that for those of you who are creators, very creative people, capitalize on the energy of the moon, on the energy of the breath, of meditation, in order to receive those messages from the other side, even from your pet on the other side. And when you receive, you can give it to others, exactly like I did, for example, in the speaker card. I received the message from the other side saying, do something that people can relate about pets, because, you know, this is something that usually in the day-to-day life, people are usually say, you know, it's just a dog, it's just a rabbit, it's just a cat. I mean, you're gonna get over it with, but they don't understand the actual bond and the actual love and pureness that animals give to this planet, not just simply to us as human beings, but the importance of them in this planet. We have lost touch with them and we need to give them voice back. And having a relationship with an animal, for those of you who know, it's a really pure relationship, and it's something that always teaches something to you especially. So I hope I'm making sense in this very odd English of mine. So, you know, be nice in the comment section. So you're learning about giving and receiving, and this definitely has to do with your hidden fears and with something that you were kept hidden also as a talent, and now you are ready to use it for yourself and for others. And this is what your deceased pet on the other side wants you to know, and this is why this beautiful animal came into your reality. Okay, I hope the reading resonated with you guys. I know it was quick, but this was a quick message for you, made as an inspiration, really. Comment down below to share your stories, because I always love to hear from you guys. And I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 2. What is the message from your deceased path? And this is very funny because you have 2 angel cards, so maybe you want to know about 2 different paths. That's possible, and they don't have to be like recent path or anything like that. It just means that whoever you're thinking about and what animal you're thinking, this is it. This is the message that you need to hear. So I'm gonna start with the tarot card. How beautiful. We have the elephant. Maybe some of you are coming from India or asking Ganesh to, and by the way, I have a pico card dedicated to Ganesh if you guys are interested. And the elephant over here is a symbol of strength, courage, and endurance. And obviously Ganesh, or the elephant, is a very prosperous symbol, because for me, I don't know what you think, guys. You can comment, obviously, but for me it always means the remover of obstacles, the joy, the child behavior, because obviously he was the child of Parvati and Shiv. But the elephant in general is a very sacred animal, in my opinion, and he's a very strong animal, and they give you such a huge sense of inspiration. And even if they're huge, their eyes are so sweet and so wise. So I feel that your pet on the other side wants to tell you that you are an old soul, and you have to stop relying on other people to tell you the truth about yourself, because also the strength card does represents the 8, which for me is always the symbol of infinity. Love echoes through eternity, and this bond of love that you shared with this animal or animals will never end. And moreover, I think the time where you fall for philosophies that you do not resonate with out of insecurity, it's kind of done. You are an ancient old soul, and you came here to give strength to others. But how can you give strength to others if sometimes you crumble so easily? You must become persistent, and this is what this animal or animals have shown you, group number 2, to become persistent, committed, loyal, to give unconditional love to your work and to yourself, and then it will reflect also to other people, to be that leader that you came here to be, or even that wise spiritual warrior. And they want you to know that you can be powerful, you can do whatever you want to do, and you do not always have to bow to the system. You do not necessarily have to compromise because people want you to be someone. You are already someone, and your courage relies on your experiences, on your wisdom, on your strength. Right now for you, group number 2, I really feel that a karmic cycle has ended, and now you're gaining the strength that was lost for a very long time. Maybe you again have recently lost a path, and this has symbolized for you a release of yourself and a release of the old self, and now you're truly ready to embrace your power and do what you came here to do. Do not cry, have courage. The road is just ahead, and it's a long road for you. I feel a very heavy Saturn energy. Some of you might be, for example, in a Saturn return or at the end of a Saturn return. The road has been hard, but now you know better than others, and you can be that strong presence in others people's life, like that animal or those animals have shown to you. I feel that the animals that you had, now obviously this is a general reading, so it might resonate or not, but for those who does, I really think that your pets or pet have suffered a lot. Maybe they have died of cancer or some disease. You really have seen them suffering, and now you're releasing a lot of pain. And also they have took some of your pain, some of your karma with them, with that disease, and now you know better. And it is really time that you stop giving your power away to other people, other philosophies, other anything, but really stay strong and proud. Because yes, sometimes elephants are scary, sometimes they are big, sometimes they are uncomfortable, but you just have to leave them space to make their path, and they're not going to necessarily bother you. They need to be preserved. They are so majestic, so ancient, and so fragile even. They just have to walk their own path. Maybe even saving elephant is part of your journey for some of you, and I know that some of you out there will resonate with this. But most likely, you are a spiritual warrior. You are somebody that really has learned from experience, and you are somebody with incredible strength. And now is the time to show it to the universe, to show it to other people, so people can be guided by you in whatever shape or form, obviously. And this is what this pets, I feel there are more than one, but this pet on the other side came to show you and wants to tell you. Okay, let's see now the angel cards. We have the card of give yourself a gift, beautiful card, and we also have the card of have faith in yourself. This is beautiful. Look at this lady really being confident and having her feet in the water and feeling beautiful and connected to nature. This is the time where suffering is gone. go out if you can, obviously, and it's safe for you, but go out, buy yourself, even if you do not have a lot of money, but buy yourself a really nice gift and then give it to yourself, saying that this is the gift from my beloved animal, and obviously say their name, because they want to give you a gift, but they want you to go out and maybe buy it for yourself, made it for yourself, because you have been there for them, and you have been there for so many other people as well, and you have been through so many challenges also because of this pet or these animals, and they want to tell you that you are a really great, strong person, and they can see you from the other side. They are there for you. You will see them again. But moreover, they want you to give yourself a gift, because it is really time that you have trust in your future. I'm sorry, because my leg is getting dormant. I apologize. You have trust in your future. You have trust in yourself. You have trust that yes, you can be the strong leader. Yes, you can save even those animals. I don't know why I said that. Or you can do whatever you came here to do. I have other pico cards, obviously, for life purpose. You guys know it, right? You know that's, you know. But this is the time where you really put trust into the universe and know you can have it, and you can give yourself some gift. You do not always have to work hard and not get anything out of it. Go out, buy yourself a small token, a small gift, even a chocolate, and say, this is coming from my beloved animal. I was there for him or for her. He was there for me, and now I am stronger than before. And now, because I've learned, and this is a new cycle of my life, I can have trust in the infinite ways of the future, and everything is going to be fine. Everything is just going to be fine. And this is what I see for you as a message from your animal on the other side. I hope this reading resonated with you. I know it was quick and short and sweet, but this is what I feel I wanted to do for you guys. So comment in the comment section down below to let me know. Now, let's move ahead. For those of you guys who choose pile number 3, what is the message from your deceased pet or pets or whoever animal you're thinking about? I'm going to use the tarot first, and let's see. How beautiful. The cat, I mean, this reminds me of a Maine Coon. He's obviously a Sphinx, but it really reminds me of a Maine Coon. So probably your beloved animal that passed away on the other side that reminded you of a Sphinx or a lynx, actually. Why am I saying a Sphinx? Maybe you really like ancient Egypt, or a lynx, sorry, reminding you even of a fox for some others of you, or for some others it could even be a fox, or definitely a cat, a Maine Coon, a very exotic breed, for example. And this is the card of 2. So 2 is a number of love and union. Group number 3, I really feel that for you, your animal on the other side was a higher divine being, like an angel incarnated into an animal. And yeah, I do not like to sugarcoat my reading, by the way, but I really feel this for you guys. And this was a divine being who came here to teach you something and to extend some psychic energy to protect you, or to even give you some psychic abilities or powers that you might have needed. Powers meaning energy, you know. And I feel this was an angel, and is coming back on the other side as an angel present, as a power animal, as a spirit animal for you. You might be very connected to felines. And I mean, this is the only card, by the way, that I had about felines, so this is meant to be for you. And with number 2, this really tells me, group number 3, that you were really connected to this creature, to this being. You were in deep love and bond and emotional connection. And the High Priestess, obviously you guys know, is a Pisces card, represents also the moon, the wisdom, the intuition, and the sacred knowledge. This beautiful creature was a divine angelic being, and in my opinion came into your life to tell you that you have some sacred knowledge and power within yourself. You could be one of the earth angels of starseed as well. So I know that a lot of people like to fantasize about, you know, starseed or earth angel, and it has becoming quite of a trend, you know. Hello, my earth angels. I do not sign for that. I actually believe that some people really are earth angels, and they might be even the outcast of society. You will never know. And even an animal could incarnate, like even an angelic energy could incarnate into the little body of an animal, believe it or not. But so I never exaggerate about those things. I'm very grounded. But at the same time, I really feel this about you. I feel potentially group number three, you might have been diagnosed with something like maybe you have suffered from not socializing a lot. You might suffer from some sort of Asperger, or you might be in the spectrum, or you might suffer from a lot of depression, or you might, or maybe none of those things. But you must have felt like an outcast, and you must have felt that even though you knew that you had so much knowledge within yourself, you had always the sensation of, I want to go home. I do not feel a place where I belong. I do not understand human beings. I do not understand conflict. I just don't get it. And so this divine being, this angel in the form of a feline, a cat perhaps, or maybe another animals, has come into your life to give you strength and to love you unconditionally, which obviously it's one of the reasons why a lot of pets and a lot of animals come into our life. Again, I made a video about this, but also this particular animal for you was very, very special. Maybe you had a lot of animals say in your lifetime, but this one was particularly special because this one has opened up your intuition, similarly to group number one, but for you is even more, because maybe, for example, you have some psychic abilities or you're interested in tarot, but tarot, it's not what you're going to end up doing in your life. I think you're going to actually become like a spiritual teacher or somebody that helps children with understanding consciousness in a very sweet and cute way. And if you are an artist, you're going to represent spirituality through art. If you are a scientist, you're going to try to understand metaphysical concept through the eyes of science. If you are anything, you are in the path of spiritual teaching, and this is why this divine being has gone into your reality to tell you also in this pick a card from the other side that it doesn't matter how much difficult the road might seem, it doesn't matter how much alone sometimes you feel because you feel different from others. I was there with you, and I was there to show you that you are lovable. I was there to show you all the way through that you are not crazy, and that I hear you, and that I know that your wisdom is powerful, that you have sacred intuition, that you should believe in your dreams, you should believe in whatever download you're getting. You should actually practice more yoga or more meditation. You should be more kind with your fellow human beings, because even when they are hurting you, it's just because they don't remember. They don't know where we all come from. And now that I am on the other side watching you, your pain is what is not allowing me to make you see me. But if you will release the pain in any possible way and know that I still exist and tap into your inner sacred knowledge, you will become the high priestess that you're destined to become. You will access that divine feminine energy, because in my opinion, group number three, you have showed love to this beautiful creature. You have shown unconditional love to this creature, and obviously they have showed you back the same thing. But you are very hard on yourself. I feel group number three. You are a soul who really, it's hard. It's more masculine, whatever gender you are. You're somebody who is like face facts sometimes, or gets very stubborn. And this pet, this animal, have showed you that you are actually really not like that. That is only your karma or the image that you want to portray to the world to defend yourself. But in actuality, you're really nurturing, you're really loving, you're really kind, you're all about community and union, and actually finding a spiritual community that you resonate with could be part of your path. And if you cannot find it, maybe perhaps you will create one that people can resonate with in your own way. But you are destined to embrace the energy of the goddess, the mother, the divine mother. You are meant to embrace your high priestess within. And this is why this divine being, in my opinion, has come into your reality. Obviously, take only what resonates with you. Now, let's see together the angel card. It is time to move on, sweetheart. So I really feel that for some of you, this might be a pet that has recently passed away. For some others of you, it could be not that recent, but you still have this divine being in your mind because you felt so deeply in love with this little creature. You really felt that he could understand you. And I want you to know that it doesn't matter how many people won't understand this about yourself. It's true. He or she really did understand you. They really were there for you, and this is why they came here into your reality. And they want you to know that now they are on the other side as an angel, like these beautiful angels over here. By the way, your aura could be golden or purple, believe it or not. You have a high open crown chakra. You can receive, maybe you're a channeler, or you can receive message from the higher realms. And with this time to let go, they want you to know, hey, darling, my friend, I am an angel now. I am back to my original form. So it is time to let go of this physical shape that I took. I will be forever your guide. We will see each other. Don't worry about it. I am still here. But this is time to let go of who I was in this form, to let go of the grief. And for some others of you, or at the same time, this is time to let go of the old. And this is also what I said in my monthly prediction for September 2020. But obviously this is timeless. You can rewatch it at any time. It's time to let go. It's time to be truly yourself, to be that spiritual teacher or the high priestess, to deliver knowledge of the higher realm, because you can do it and you're here to do it. This is time to let go maybe of a lover for some of you if it's been very toxic, or to let go of a job that doesn't serve you anymore, or to let go of grief and pain, to let go of cursing the darkness and cursing, why this is happening to me, why, or complaints even. It's time to let go. It's time to embrace the high priestess energy, which is an energy of trust, faith, allowance, and confidence in the divine, and confidence that even if things are not visible, doesn't mean that they do not exist, and doesn't mean that you are crazy. You are not. Let's read it for you. I'm sorry, it's in Italian. This sun is rising and going to the dawn, every day. And at the same time is the road of your life. You can admire beauty in every dawn and know that tomorrow the sun will rise again. At every ending, there is only a new beginning. And we are, and I am by your side at every single cycle. This animal is being there, this soul, this being actually is being there for you for such a long time. And you could be, even for some of you, being able to channel this angel and follow that it's time to go, and know that he or she has life on the other side. And this is the time to become that beautiful, feminine, allowing and nurturing high priestess with the divine knowledge that they have shown you that you have. Sorry, my English. All right. This is what I see for you, group number 3. I hope the reading resonated with you. Keeping in mind this is general, and obviously YouTube is for entertainment purposes. But, comment down below if you want to share your stories. And I'm going to move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 4. I know the reading is short and sweet, but, I just wanted to keep it really straightforward, and I do not care about the views and how long the videos should be for YouTube and things like that. So let's see, group number 4. What is your deceased pet on the other side want you to know, the reason why they came here, or any message that you want to know at this time? You need to know at this time. Okay, we have the spider, or actually, this reminds me, this is a sort of spider. I don't know how to say it in English. 9 of crystals, security and abundance. So this is very good, because in my opinion, whatever this, and I'm saying this when I'm seeing 33. So you could be connected to an ascended master, or recently you have made a jump in consciousness, like you have transformed your life, or you are transforming your life. I feel that for some of you, for the majority majority of you, this could be more of a distant pet that you used to own, or maybe for some others of you, you just clicked on this video even if you do not have animals, but you love animals, and maybe you have a lot of spiders around you. You have been seeing spiders a lot, or you just want to know what is the message from the other side. The spider also could be one of your spirit animal. For the people instead who came here for the message from the actual deceased animal, I really feel that this animal is being there for you for quite a long time, because the crystals do represent the earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel the energy for some of you of a dog, of a very long companion, and you knew that it was the time to let them go. And also you knew that this is a very transformational time for you guys, so group number 4. And with the Nine of Crystal, you know that this is a time for you for extreme independence, where you're gonna reap the rewards of all that you have done in the past, whatever job, whatever thing it is. If it's about love for you, it's going to be about love. If it's going to be about career, it's going to be about career, study, or maybe both. But you really have done the work into becoming more independent, but especially to give yourself self-love. You have stopped clinging to other people. You have really, like a spider, work on your net and attract to you especially the things that you really needed to survive. And now the time of the reward is meant to come, and this is what your deceased pet wants you to know on the other side. Wants you to know that if you had any financial worry or any worries in general, or anxiety, they want you to know, I've been your best friend. I saw you in the worst and the best. I remember when we were running in the park together and you were still running even when you couldn't take it anymore. I was there for you. I was there seeing how many sleepless nights you were having and how many challenges and effort you had to make. I was there. And now I'm here to tell you that security and abundance is about to knock on your door. You are going to be safe financially. You're going to have the new job. You're going to have the new relationship, or your relationship is going to get saved. In case you were really worried about also an existing relationship, you are destined to be successful in the long run. You are destined to show that even if you do a small step at a time, you can really build a castle. You can really build a big net. You are here to show others that with your positive thinking, your effort, and your artwork, you can attract to you any sort of abundance. And this is the message that I want to give you. I feel this is a more distant, I don't know why I'm seeing a dog, but I really feel this is a more distant message, like they've been with you for a very long time, maybe even potentially in a past life. And I really think that this energy tells me that you have been wanting to reap this tour of rewards, to attract certain things to your life that have to do with safety, your sense of safety, which is beyond just having money. You wanted to attract this for a very long time, but now the net is finished and you are ready. And I know that the net is finished and you're still missing this animal, but at the same time, they want you to know that they were there to support you when you were doing the hard work. Some of you actually could have been with this particular dog when you were a kid. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, but they are still with you. They are still with you, and they're cheering you up every time that you're down, every time that you feel exhausted and you have like a hard schedule, you have to do a lot of work and you want to sleep and you can't do it, or you're getting headaches, wherever it might be for you. They want you to know that they are the one blessing you with energy. And because you've been so persistent like a spider, and you have been a little bit everywhere at the right time, your efforts are bound to come and to be rewarded. Actually, sorry, my English, your blessings, I wanted to say, are bound to come. And this is what I'm seeing for you. Let's see what the angel deck wants to say. Oh, beautiful, the joy card. You are going to be very soon joyful as a child. You are going to be able to feel that you can fly. You do not just have to stay in the mud. And also, this is a very beautiful metaphor for the lotus flower, because the lotus flower is one of the purest and most beautiful flowers for me in the world. And the lotus teaches us that even beauty can be born in a muddy space. And this is very important for you guys, because you have felt that you were an ugly spider for too long. You are not that spiders are ugly. Spiders are, right, well, poisonous one, they're quite dangerous, but you know, every animal, it's cute and important in their own way. But you know, you have felt quite that you weren't enough. You really have felt that whatever you were doing, sweetheart, it wasn't working. You were trapped and nothing was cycling for you. Well, this is about to get over, and this is coming from your deceased pet, giving you still nowadays this very strong strength, saying you can run, you can still run. And I'm going to show you this through your joy. And also this means play, the playfulness. In fact, in my mind, I was seeing a vision of a girl, or you could be also a boy, but I was seeing a vision of a girl running in a park with this beautiful dog. So this might be you for some of you. And this is about your playfulness, your light spirits. You are about to really understand that life is an illusion, and it's more about what you are attracting, and also once you attract, giving to others. And it's a game of perception. Life is a video game. I always said this, like, since 2 years of my channel. Is a simulation of reality, of the real reality of the soul. And it's really about how you want to play this game. You are a kind of soul who wants to play the game with morality, integrity, value, and this is going to pay off in the age of Aquarius, believe it or not, and oddly as it is. Now, let me read this card for you, because this is the message from your deceased pet. It's time to let go of work for a while. Do not worry. We are seeing that you're so responsible and that you can take to an end all your project. You can accomplish all your project. Play and being lighthearted and smile will elevate and raise your energy. So you will go back to work with a different perspective, which will be renewed and much higher. And this is what your deceased pet wants you to know. They were there with you. They have saw how much work you have put, like it's crazy. And they're saying you can still run, but right now, we want you to run playfully. We want you to go out and play and enjoy your life. We want you to bring back the smile in your activity, and you will see that abundance will flow, because this is your time to rise. They loved you so much, and they're so proud of you for all the hard work that you have put. Do not give up on that playfulness, youthful spirit, okay? And a siren is on, symbol that also Archangel Michael is next to your animal, is next to you. So there you go, you can hear it. I'm gonna make it right. You can hear it. All right, that's Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is very close to you, and Archangel Michael is also somebody that brings justice to people, is the protector of the police enforcement. So if you guys felt that you had a situation of negative energy, you were fighting people that were sending you, you know, bad lower entities perhaps for some of you, or for some others, just simply unfair situation in regards to work, well, don't you worry. Michael is about to cut all that BS out of your life. The only thing that you gotta do is know that that pet is there with you, is seeing you. He has reported on the other side how good you have been with your responsibility, is applauding you, and this is the time to play the game at your own rules, and to be lighthearted, and to go and smile back again. Remembering those days when you were playing with this beautiful animal in the park, if this is resonating with you. Okay, this is what I have for you, group number 4. Thank you so much for being here with me, and comment down below to share your stories. Again, guys, thank you so much for the patience, because I know the quality with the phone is what it is, and I do not have the ultimate iPhone or whatever. So I hope you guys can appreciate this. These videos are made for free, and I do not have monetization on my channel. They're made with my heart and my purest intention. If you want a private reading, the link is down below, and I dedicate this this video to my baby angel Rajah. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me today, and see you next month, hopefully. Right? Bye.